Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you Cancerians for February 2017. So it's for you Cancerians for February 2017. Guys, you need to watch because there is a snake in the grass. Okay, there is somebody that you need to watch for, and this is Cancerians. Right at the beginning of February 2017, I would like to let you know that there is going to be somebody who is going to try to play dirty, or there is going to be somebody who is going to try to take an advantage of you. There is going to be somebody who is going to try to lie to you in order to get something from you, or even to try to steal from you. Okay, so you have to be very, very careful. Now this can split in a couple of different things. Okay, if you're working and you're like if you're working, or if you are basically at the college, university, or if you are retired, it's for all of you basically. So if you are working, for example, I need you to be really, really careful, because there will be somebody that will try to be very, very naughty and will try to steal an idea from you, will try to steal something from you. So basically all I need you to do, I just need you to be very, very careful. Just keep certain things to yourself. Don't talk too much about what you do at work and things like that, and especially when you're at work, within your working environment, just keep certain things to yourself just throughout February 2017. March will be different, but just in February I just need you to be very, very careful, because this particular person is going to kind of try to take something from you, steal an idea from you, and it's not as friendly as this person comes across. This person comes across a bit friendly, a little bit arrogant, just a tiny little bit arrogant. This person is very successful, this person is very smart, but above all it comes across as very friendly, so be careful. Now on another hand, I still want to tell you, and I want you to know, that if there is anything, any ventures, or if there are any investments that you want to do, that you would like to do, maybe February is not probably the best month to do. Okay, March is going to be completely different again, as I already said, but February, please don't plan any new contracts or any risky ventures, or don't go into anything with someone if you don't really know them. If they're like a new business partners or anything like that, new business partnerships, please don't, because this particular person could come from any side, and this particular person could actually manifest anywhere. So when it comes to investing and doing business deals or anything like that, I would actually avoid doing this throughout February 2017, just to avoid this particular person. Okay. On another hand, if you're retired, like for example, I'll also need you to be careful, because there is somebody very negative going to try to be around you. There's someone very negative going to be around you, and this person is not really who they are. So whoever there is in your life, like for example, wherever you go, on daily basis or on weekly basis, whatever is your hobby, wherever you meet with people, I just need you to be careful, because you will be very, very disappointed with somebody, and that particular person is actually going to make you feel a little bit angry with their attitude, and you will be quite disappointed about that person. So the same thing I would say to you, just keep certain things to yourself. Anything that's private, of a private issue, private matter, or anything that's going on in your life, just strictly keep to yourself, or just say to your very best friends, because you will be disappointed with somebody. You're just not going to like these actions of this particular person. Okay, and also the same if you're at the college or university, there is somebody that you need to be very, very careful about, and especially if you have a really good ideas or anything like that, just keep it to yourself, because a little snake is lying in the grass, a little snake is pretending to be somebody else, and snakes are very good when they pretend that they're somebody else. Okay, so they can be very believable, well, especially when it comes to human forms. Okay, so I just need you to be a little bit careful there. What else I was going to say that it is the beginning of February is also going to be very, very important, like when it comes to the relationships and when it comes to the partners, you see. And this is strictly for those that have been in an unhappy relationships. This is strictly for those who wanted to move on, and you know, who wanted to just move on, but you were just kind of, oh, let's give it another go, let's give it another go, let's give it another go. When you know that there is nothing there, you know, if you know you've been with your partner for a really, really long time, and you know that your partner drifted apart, you drifted apart, and you're just kind of going to come to realization, you're going to get a certain personal power to finally try to move on, with your life, okay? And you will be a little bit disappointed, you will be kind of a little bit disappointed that this particular relationship didn't work, but this is, as I repeat, I'm not saying that you just go there and split up with your partners. I'm strictly saying that this is for those that have been in an unhappy relationship, okay? So if you have been in an unhappy relationship for a really, really long time, now the things are going to start changing. You're going to get this particular power that is actually going to push you towards the making that particular decision and to finally move on. Sometimes it is time to move on. And if you have been drifting away from your partner, if you have been in an unhappy relationship for a really, really long time, now seriously, you're going to come to realization that it's time to move on, okay? And also, what else I was going to say, it is just a part of the very important cycle. You are about to enter a very interesting period and very interesting stage of your life, guys. I can't stress enough how important 2017 is going to be, and this is just going to be the part of the cycle. This is going to be the part of this wheel that is going to start going towards you, and this is all going to be the part of these big changes, because once this wheel hits you, you are just basically going to have so many options available in your life that you haven't got available now, and especially when it comes to love as well. You know, like this is going to be the important time to realize that it's time to let go. And as soon as you realize that it's time to let go, yes, you are going to be a little bit sad, a little bit unhappy, but it's basically sometimes that's the best thing to do. And once you actually just move on from an unhappy relationship, or from the relationship that is not good for both of you anymore, you just basically you're going to start, you know, you're going to give sometimes to your heart, you know, to heal, but then after time, you know, after that, you know, after the certain amount of time, then you're just, you know, this negative energy is just kind of going to start drifting away from you, and then after that point you just allow someone else, someone brand new, a whole new energy to come into your life. A new partner, new person, new boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, they can have an amazing, beautiful impact on our life. They can make us feel about life and about everything we live, you know, about everything in life with so much more joy, so much more happiness, you see. But when we end up with somebody not wrong, but when our karma comes to an end, when our personal karma, personal spiritual journey come to an end with another person's spiritual journey, then all the people end up doing is just basically, they basically end up just dragging each other's energies down, and nothing seems good. Everything is more difficult, everything is more heavy, everything is more unsuccessful, because simply we do not feel so happy within ourselves anymore, and these particular feelings are just making us really unhappy about our personal situation, and then we are unable to kind of move on with other things in life. So that's why I think that this is really powerful a point for you guys, for you if you have been in an unhappy, bad relationships, because after this point things are going to change, okay? And for those of you that have been in relationships as well, and you wanted to work things out with your partner, especially if your partner hurt you in a certain way, you see, this is very strong here. If you were hurt by your current partner, but you decided to actually forgive to your partner, this is also ridiculously powerful time, because remember that wheel as well. I'm not saying that you are going to split up here. I'm saying if you decided beforehand that you are going to forgive forgive to your partner whatever your partner have done before, however he made you mad or whatever, this is going to be the time when you're just going to kind of be able to completely also to forgive to your partner, husband, wife, if you want to work on things, you know, and also you're going to be able to, both of you, to move on, you know, to move on together in a whole different direction. So it's a very, very, very powerful time when it comes to love, because after that point, after this point, I have to say that the mid-February 2017 is actually going to be very good, because when it comes to health, when it comes to personal health and energy, all I can say here and all I can describe here is that lots of you felt really tired, lots of you felt really like kind of you would start doing things and then you would start like kind of feeling tired really quickly. Quite a few other signs were actually going through the similar things, and it's all part of the 2016, even 2015 in your case, okay? And this particular energies will kind of making you feel more tired, and when we feel tired, then we are unable to give our full 100%, and it just messes up with our mind, messes up with our energy. And mid February 2017, when it comes to health, I think it's absolutely brilliant, because there is going to be like a big massive turnaround, guys, especially for those that have been feeling really tired or really drained, or your energies were really drained. The mid-February 2017, and it's all going to be going on throughout the end of February 2017, that you're actually going to feel, you're going to start feeling much more re-energized, and much more like, you know, you're going to feel automatically that you can achieve so much more by feeling so energized and feeling so good, feeling very light, you know, you're going to have all this energy back, and you just in general, you're going to feel very, very good about yourself. So that's why I think that when it comes to health, this is a brilliant month for you guys. I can see so much energy, and it's not only about that, it's about this particular energy is just going to start opening the whole new doors to you guys, because also there is for those of you that are working like you know, for the companies and things like that, for those of you that are having a career, you're completely career orientated, there is going to be a very interesting offer that you are going to have. There is going to be a very, very interesting offer that you are going to have, but it is going to come with like a little bit of compromise. There is going to be a very big compromise that you're going to have to make in order to take this offer on, okay? And this is for those of you that are working for the company, or you work for somebody else, or you work for yourself, for example, or even if you are retired, there's still going to be a particular offer. It depends, whatever you do in your life, wherever you go on daily basis, weekly basis, there is a certain offer that you're going to have, but it is going to come with a really, really big compromise, okay? And you will take this compromise on. You will take this compromise on, and then after that point, there are two very, very important things going to come out of it. Two very, very important ideas are going to come out of it, which are going to set you and are going to make you to think about completely different direction in life now suddenly. Not completely different direction, but completely different things that you could bring, that you will bring into your like current daily working environment. These new ideas are going to start manifest themselves, or you're just going to literally start seeing certain bits and pieces about your future that are going to just become crystal clear. And it's all connected to what you do now. It's all connected to what you are doing now, okay? And also, when it comes to February, from mid-February towards the end of February, you know, you will have an urge to do these changes. You will feel like you want to make certain changes in your life, okay? And this is like kind of going back to all the changes that you wanted to do for such a long time, for a while, and you were always kind of like leaving them aside. I'll do this later, I'll do it then, I'll do it next week, and you would never do them, you know? And this these ideas, these energies are going to bring you kind of towards these ideas that you kind of forgot about, and now suddenly they're just going to come back into your life and they're going to start making sense. If you're looking for a job, the end of February is actually very, very good. The end of February is very interesting as you're looking for a job, because there is a job going to come towards you, an offer for a job, okay? And that particular offer for this job that you're going to get, it's going to be so much different. You see, it's going to be different to everything what you've done before. You're going to automatically feel really, really good about it. You know, it's going to be very, very attractive. And when it comes to money, when it comes to success, this particular offer is actually going to feel extremely, extremely, extremely powerful and extremely significant to you. But what is going to happen? There is going to come a compromise with it. You're going to have another compromise that you're going to have to do, okay? There's going to come compromise in a form of change. You will need to make a certain changes in your life in order to take this job on. So if you're looking for the job, guys, I will just keep on applying, but by the end of February, more precisely at the end of February, this job offer is going to come through. I can see you thinking, you will be thinking about it, and it's going to kind of throw you off off your normal things that you would normally do, because as I said, this is just something completely different to what you would normally do, but you will take it on. I can see you taking it on. As I said, it's going to come with a compromise, and you're going to have to make certain changes in order to take this job position, in order to take this job, but you are going to take it and you are going to do really well. So I think it's really, really good, okay? And also, what else I was going to say, that for example, I just also need to let you know that if you are waiting for some kind of money, if you're waiting for some kind of money actually, and that money just didn't arrive, or it wasn't, if it didn't arrive and you're waiting for it, it didn't arrive because it wasn't meant to arrive. Because I have a good news now. There's a certain money that is going to come towards you. There's the certain money that you are going to get at the end of February 2017, okay? Very, very good. And that particular money that you're going to get, it could be either inheritance, or it could be some other large, nice amount of money that you've been waiting for, you've been hoping for, it never arrived, and now it's most certainly going to arrive at around the end of February 2017. And it's going to make you feel really, really good, because after that point, you will be able to plan things. You're gonna finally be able to plan things that you wanted to plan for a really, really long time, and you couldn't do these things because you didn't have enough money, or you didn't have that particular amount of money to actually do these things. So I can actually see you just kind of straight away automatically, this is not going to be just, oh yeah, you get money, great. I think that you're actually going to do something very, very amazing and very great with this money, okay? And it's going to actually help you to move on in your life. And now it's time to start those changes in your life. Now it's time to move on in your life, because most certainly February is absolutely the time of changes, okay? And what else I was going to say, that in general, you see, at the end of February, I can see you like kind of spending lots of time also with your friends, lots of time with your family, and there are certain friends that are very, very old friends that are going to be back into your life, and you will be spending lots of time with them. And in general, it's going to be absolutely great time of just you, like, being surrounded by the people you love, and you're just going to be, you're just going to feel great doing this. And if you are actually, if you are single and if you're looking for someone, there is somebody very interesting that you're actually going to meet at the end of February 2017. That particular person that you're going to meet is going to be at around the time when you're going to be surrounded by other people. It is going to be around the time when you're going to be with other people. It is going to be around the time when you're going to be surrounded by people who means to you a lot. And you're going to meet somebody who you haven't met before, through actually people who you really love, or through people who you really love, or people who you know for a really long time. And that one of the people that you actually know, one of the friends or family members, are actually going to introduce you with somebody very, very interesting. Very, very interesting, I have to say. Because there is something very, very intense going to come out of this, okay? There is a very intense relationship that you are going to have with this particular person. So Single Cancerians, prepare for something very, very special. Prepare for something very, very different, because this person is actually going to have an amazing impact in your life, or amazing impact on your life, okay? Whichever is the right way to say it. This person is going to be someone really, really special, okay? It is going to start very intensely. It is going to start like a very intense friendship, a very intense relationship, and it's going to become very intense, and it is just going to feel so much different. That person is going to feel so much different with you. It is going to be somebody very, very interesting, somebody very, very different indeed. Could I call this person a soulmate? Yes, I can call this person a soulmate indeed, my lovely Cancerians. I think it's about the time that you meet your next soulmate, your new soulmate, and this particular person is going to be amazing. I will tell you one thing, okay? I'm not going to say to you that you're going to start straight away like going out with that person right at the end of February 2017, but the most certainly you are going to meet this person, you are going to be introduced to that person, and as I said, it's going to be very, very intense, and the energies and the chemistry in between you two is going to be absolutely crazy. So I think it's going to be very, very good months, you know, when it comes to love, and especially when it comes to those of you that are single, okay, because you're about to meet someone very, very special indeed, okay. And also on another hand, what I was going to say is that there is guys, there is like a certain family member again that you're going to need to, not certain family member, sorry, there is a certain friend is going to need your help. That person, particular friend, might not kind of might not like to talk about their feelings, or doesn't like to talk about their feelings. They don't know how to express themselves, they don't maybe want sometimes to express themselves. It's just the way they are. It's a lot to do with their horoscope sign and with their ascendant, of course, but that particular person is just going to be going through something really, really tough, through a really hard time, and that particular person is going to need your help. It's going to need you to kind of talk to them. It's going to need your energy, your love, and things like that, your company. So there is somebody that is really, really, really going to need your help a little bit. But I can see you just kind of going to this person and helping them out as much as you can, and all what they will need is just your company, your friendship, and things like that. And of course, you guys, you're absolutely brilliant when it comes to things like that. You're very emotional, you're very sensitive, so when somebody else like going through something really difficult, you guys are really, really comforting. You're very, very good. You have this beautiful, beautiful loving energy, okay. And also, what else I was going to say, that basically you know, when I mentioned to you before that there is somebody that is going to be very negative around you, when I started this reading, and I said there's going to be somebody very negative, you know, whether you're working, whether you're at college, whether you are, you know, whether you're retired. Sometimes when we are actually, when somebody is very negative towards us, you see, I spoke about this before, and I'm going to say it again. You see, people, we all have our own energy. We're all really extremely powerful. Some people have more powerful energy than others. It all depends how old our spirit is, how many lives we actually lived. It all depends how wise we are, how powerful is our personal energy, what we do on a daily basis. Are we doing positive things? Are we doing negative things? It all depends what our energy is actually going to project. It depends how we feel, okay. But when it comes to other people, when other people are being like not nice to us, sometimes people can try to send the negative energy towards our way on purpose, but most of the time people send the negative energy towards us just by their way of thinking, just by their way of, you know, the way their mind is, the way their thinking is. As I said, it depends how their personal energy, their personal spirit is. It depends how powerful their personal energy is, you see. So going back to what I said, that there is somebody going to be very negative around you that's going to try to steal something from you, and that particular person is going to kind of piss you off a little bit, you see. And you see, there is possibility that this particular person could actually, not even consciously, you know, subconsciously, that people can also like send the negative energies towards us. So it depends how we are at the time. If we feel really vulnerable, these negative energies can actually affect us even more. If we feel really powerful, these negative energies can still affect affect us, but not as such. So it all depends in which frame of mind and how our energies are. To protect ourselves from these people, this type of people and these negative energies, get like something like a black tourmaline. Look, ever so important. Look at this. Black tourmaline, look at this beauty. So powerful. Can you see it? Black tourmaline is so important. I would get one and I would keep it on your desk or keep it at home, or like, you know, just keep it where, in the living room, wherever around you. Or you can maybe get like little black tourmaline pendant. You see, both of these black tourmaline pendant will do the same thing. Both of these black tourmalines you can buy, you can get on my website. Black tourmaline is the most powerful crystal when it comes to protecting us against all sorts of negative energy. Okay, all sorts of negative energy. This is probably not probably, but this is the most powerful crystal. Okay, so what the black tourmaline does, it just basically, as soon as you wear it, like for example, if you have it around you, it just creates this particular shield around your body, around our bodies. And this particular shield is so powerful that it doesn't let any negative energy comes near us. So that's why black tourmaline is extremely important to have when it comes to other people sending us negative energy towards us, consciously or subconsciously. It doesn't matter. Black tourmaline is a must have, honestly, guys. Okay, and also when it comes to like a fertility in general, this is going to be an amazingly fertile month. So if you are planning to have a baby, if you are planning to have a child, this month is going to be very, very fertile indeed. I just thought I'm going to let you know. Okay, and also I would just like to say that when it comes to you and when it comes to like the actual number that is keep on being very strong when it comes to your reading, the powerful and very strong number is number 5. And number 5 is a very, very powerful number when it comes to new changes, when it comes to new ideas, when it comes to whole new leaf being open. You see, it's a very, very powerful number. What am I trying to say here? The fact that it's just one more sign. This is just one more sign that this February is just going to be ridiculously important for you guys, because it's just the start of something new. It's start of something powerful. It's start of something that is just going to develop into something big later on. So that's why number 5 as the actual number that shows and represent the new beginnings, the new stage in your life, the new energy that is coming through, the right karma, the right balance of energies. And also number 5 is also kind of also letting us know that we are in touch, that you guys are going to be in touch with your own spirituality more than ever throughout February 2017. And this is why number 5 as a number is very, very, very important number, the number of the new beginnings, and the number when the things are finally going to start to happen in our life, which is going to have an amazing impact later on. Okay, also what else I was going to say, please, please, please guys, if you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, please do so. And also don't forget to like and share and comment, of course. It will mean a lot to me. Thank you very much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.